Have you ever gone through a very difficult time, and in the midst of it, you just wondered if God was still there, and you were wondering if he could still help you and still perform a miracle? Or maybe you're going through a situation like that now, and you're needing some advice how to handle it. Well, today, I'm going to give you advice from the Bible in your morning cup of inspiration. Today, I'm talking about Habakkuk. It's near the end of the Old Testament, and you can see it's just before Zephaniah. And it's only 3 chapters long. But Habakkuk was a prophet, and he was asking God to be with Israel and to pour out his spirit, that they needed a revival and that they needed help, they needed victory. And the way that he was able to bolster his faith was to think back how God had always been faithful. And he recites different things that God had done over the years. Near the end of chapter 2, he says, "But the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him." And then in chapter 3, verse 11, we read, "The sun and moon stood still in their habitation. At the light of thine arrows they went, and at the shining of thy glittering spear." And that's a reference back to Joshua 10:13, when Joshua was leading the children of Israel against the Amorites, and he prayed that God would extend the day so that they could defeat the Amorites. And it says the sun stood still and the moon stood still. The power of God. And then Habakkuk concludes it all in verses 17 and 18 of chapter 3. He says, "Though the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall fruit be in the vines, the labor of the olive shall fail, and the fields shall yield no meat. The flock shall be cut off from the field, and there shall be no herd in the stalls. Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation." And you can do that too. Trust in the Lord and think back to times that he's helped you and ask yourself the question, has he ever failed you yet? I hope you find inspiration from that. I'll talk to you next time in your morning cup of inspiration.